make sure you're ready to cut your part without making any errors or causing any damage, it's good to go through a checklist and make sure everything's ready to go. The first thing is to make sure that the bit you programmed into the computer is the one that's installed in the router. If you try to cut something using a 1/4-inch bit when the program thinks it's cutting with a 1/2-inch bit, you'll end up with something totally different. Has the bit been zeroed at Z location set in the CAD file? 99% of the time I use the table as my 0 point, not the top of my stock. But if you mess that up, it'll immediately start carving a hole in the table. So make sure that the bit on the machine has been zeroed to the right spot on the stock or on the table. Is the material in the correct location and orientation? Is there a plan to hold it down? As you cut things out, are they going to move? And if you cut one piece of material into two, make sure that you've got it held down correctly so that the piece will stay in place. You need to make sure the X and the Y axes on the table are zeroed to the right location, and that location matches the X and the Y coordinates on your CAD file before you've brought it up to cut. Make sure there's power to the spindle and the router is on, and the reset button's been pressed at some point. Make sure you've got the correct file loaded and make sure it's the right version of your file if you've been trying multiple versions. And be sure to start the spindle before you run the program and turn on the dust collection at your earliest convenience. Once your program is running, if you need to pause or stop the file, use the space bar in the computer or the left mouse button on the mouse. If you need to stop it immediately to prevent any damage, use the red button on the control box or on the machine.